Great to see you all. Good morning. Marshall Foster. I'm the director of Seattle Center. And I couldn't be happier to welcome you all here for our official kickoff of the one-year countdown to World Cup 2026 in Seattle and Seattle fan celebration here at Seattle Center. We are going to start off with the really good part. I would like to introduce Steve Zakuani from the Sounders, who's going to give us a countdown for the mayor and Peter Tomozawa to introduce you to our newest part of Seattle Center.
All right, this is exciting. So I'm going to give the countdown, then we'll have the clock. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, nicely done. Mayor and Peter, you got your exercise first thing in the morning. We weren't sure how that would work out. It might have turned into a little tug of war there. So thank you all again for being here. I'll just say very briefly how privileged and honored we are at Seattle Center to have the opportunity to host the fan celebration. We are so excited to have this countdown clock along with 15 other cities in North America to celebrate this moment. I do briefly just want to recognize the incredible work of our Seattle Center team. This came together very quickly. And one thing that I've learned here is that this team is capable of just about anything. So I just want to give a hand to our Seattle Center team for pulling this off. I also want to thank our partners at the Office of Economic Development in the city who helped us make this happen with some funding, and our collaborators at the local organizing committee, Peter and his team, who've been great partners. And without further ado, to tell you a little bit more about everything to come in terms of World Cup and fan celebration, I'd like to introduce our mayor, Bruce Harrell. Mayor Harrell.
Thank you, Marshall. Thank you, Marshall. Really, really happy to be here with the team, with Marshall and Steve and Peter, of course, who I'll introduce after this. I want to ground us in a quote, if I may. Sport has the power to change the world. It has the power to inspire. It has the power to unite people in a way that little else does. And that comes from Nelson Mandela, who you all know as the former president of South Africa. So again, I want to give my thanks to my team here, Peter, Steve, and Marshall. That today the countdown begins. And it's a good thing to celebrate as we welcome visitors from every corner of the globe. And you're not hearing that these days. We are welcoming, let me repeat that. We are welcoming visitors from every corner of the globe, sharing what makes Seattle so unique, so inclusive, so passionate about the game of soccer, healthy competition among athletes. Yesterday I stood with our governor and our attorney general and our port commissioner and OIRA Director Hamdi Mohammed, along with One American and countless other elected officials and community members, to speak out against the travel bans being pushed by our federal government. Today, with this countdown, we are sending a completely different message, that we are welcoming and showing this country what welcoming looks like. So we are proud to say a very simple and clear message. Seattle is ready. We are ready, right, Peter?
We are ready.
I make sure I'm saying.
We are ready.
I'm starting to. 1 year is getting a little closer. When I started this a couple of years ago, I had a little more confidence. But I know we're ready, and I want to, in all seriousness, when I've talked to other mayors of other cities, hosting cities, I'm very proud to see your leadership working with the other cities as well. So whether you purchase a ticket for a match or come to Seattle Center's campus, where all of the fan celebration activities will be here in terms of, I don't say all of them are going to be here, but we're going to host a lot of them. And Marcia, I know you guys are really working hard on this, pretty excited to participate in it. I want to again thank Peter and his team at Seattle FWC 26 and all of our partners at FIFA for their trust and their vision, putting Seattle on the global stage in such a powerful way, where we can shine with our values and who we are. So now, to share more about the journey ahead, I'm very proud to introduce someone who's been leading this effort in just a standard of excellence that I think that's unprecedented, with heart and purpose, our CEO of Seattle FWC 26, Peter Tomozawa.
Thank you, Mayor. And you may have noticed the mayor putting on our vest. I think he looks extremely handsome today putting on that vest. And I remember standing next to the mayor when we were announced as a host city recipient. This was 2.5 years ago, and thinking, gosh, we have 3.5 years to figure this all out. And here we are with 1 year to go. I now get to share with the city my stress of having this getting ready and be done. But Mayor, yes, we will be ready. Mayor, yes, this is going to be a fabulous event. I do want to give a shout out to Marshall Foster, his team at Seattle Center. They're so fantastic to work with, and it was such the right decision when we decided to have the Fan Festival here at the Seattle Center to extend that wonderful legacy of the 1962 World's Fair. Couldn't be a more perfect place. We couldn't have a more perfect partner. The city has been just a tremendous partner in every step of the way. Bruce, your leadership is phenomenal. The city is coming together. We are coalescing around the recovery from COVID. We are working to help revitalize our great city, but we're bringing the event across the state. So this is an event of statewide significance. We're talking about the Seattle Center, Seattle. We're in front of this beautiful, iconic Museum of Modern Art, Popular Art, MoPop, and we invite all citizens and every visitor to come here and, of course, take your selfie in front of our beautiful new countdown clock. In fact, the actual ideal spot to stand, so you get the beautiful MoPop in the picture, the clock, and the Space Needle is right there behind Denise Whitaker over there, right there to stand. And please do not stand in the street to take your picture. I know people will, but let's not do that. It's a fabulous week for us, for 1 year to go, but we're also celebrating a special event that's happening starting on Sunday, which is the Club World Cup. The Sounders will be playing in 3 matches here in Seattle. There'll be a total of 6 Club World Cup matches as sort of a tune-up or a taster for what's about to come in 2026 when we have 48 nations all vying to become world champions of football, but most importantly, a celebration of bringing the community together. I love what Bruce said. This is an event that unites people of wherever you're from. We welcome all people to come here to enjoy, to celebrate, and I can't wait to celebrate that with our children, our grandchildren, to see what a world can look like united. And so with that, we're so excited about that. I do want to say, please come to the Waterfront Park on June 15th. June 15th is where we'll have a celebration. We're going to break the Guinness Book of World Records for the largest soccer clinic ever, and further putting Seattle on the global map. It's a celebration of the grand opening of the Waterfront Park. It's a celebration of the Ray Foundation's commitment to build fields for underserved children and underserved communities. They've already built 26. We're going to build 14 more in 2025 on our quest to build a total of 52 by the time the World Cup comes. It'll be a celebration of the 1 year to go, and we'll have a soccer clinic that'll be hosted by former Sounder players as well as Seattle Reign players. And we already have 1,500 registrants, 400 on the wait list. So assuredly, we're going to smash the record and own it, and rightly so. So we can't wait to welcome the world in 2026, but really more importantly, we're going to bring Washington and Seattle to the world in 2026. With that, I want to introduce my dear friend, Steve Zakuani. He'll give you a better perspective on what it's like to be on the pitch, what it means for the players, from a player's perspective, also from a fan perspective. Steve is a tremendous resource for us at the Sounders as he's extended his career beyond the playing days that he had, which was an illustrious career with the Seattle Sounders and amongst others. But he's the voice of the Sounders today, and we were so pleased that he's one of our World Cup ambassadors. So with that, I'm going to introduce Steve Zakuani.
Thank you, Peter. I'll be brief. And I just want to say, for me, one of my earliest memories in my whole life was watching the 1994 World Cup, which was in this country. I was on vacation with my family and I just happened to catch a game on TV and I was hooked. I was glued. You know, I'd been playing the sport for about a year at that point. I was very young, but that's what made me say, I want to do this for a living. This is the sport, the passion, the different cultures, seeing all the fans. It was an amazing experience and I realized right there, that's why they call it a beautiful game. So to think that that's going to be coming here to Seattle, a place that is home to me now, that I love so much, that I was fortunate to play in front of some of the best fans in the world, if not the best fans. The passion, the sort of community we have here is really, really amazing. And we get the chance to put that on display for the whole world. So all the partners here, Seattle Center, the mayor, the local organizing committee, I think for all of us, we're just very excited because we know how special this city is when it comes to this sport, and we get the chance to now show that to the whole world, embrace everyone coming, and prove that, there's a reason why we were chosen as one of the host cities. So I speak from experience, having played here, having been now a fan here. It's definitely one of the absolute best places you can display this sport, and I'm excited we get to do that. So that clock behind, just a reminder, it's coming very quickly. Let's all be ready to put on a show for the whole world. I'm excited for the next World Cup, and we're very excited to be here. Thank you, Peter.
I think I already thanked everyone that could be thanked, but we do have some colleagues from FIFA that are here. Dan Pop is in the audience. Jennifer Bunshu is also from Miami. This is a total collaborative, it takes a village mentality effort. We've had such great cooperation from all of our partners, from the local level to the state level and even the national level. So I will tell you that we couldn't be more proud, more excited to bring the World Cup in 2026. And it's really, really going to be an amazing celebration. One of the things that we talk about often is that there'll be 360,000 fans filling our stadium, but there'll be 750,000 fans that'll come through the Seattle Center. We get that with 24 activation days of the fan festival, 30,000 people a day coming through here. You'll find that we'll have driving so much value to our communities, and so for that, we're grateful for the opportunity. And with that, I'm going to say one more thank you to our great mayor, who's done an amazing job in supporting this. He's been with us every step of the way, went from the turnover from Jenny Durkin, where we started the bid, to actually getting the host city rights and to completing the task. And so he is a man of getting stuff done. Marshall is an amazing partner for us, and we couldn't be more proud to be standing here side by side to bring you this momentous event of the 1 year to go. I still remember when it was 800 days to go, and so now we are at 365, and it causes me no stress. And to that end, my wife is here, and she knows and shares my daily stress with that, and I appreciate her and my family's support of our effort. But this is going to be the greatest event that will ever hit and grace our state in our generation. So with that, thank you.